Welcome back to the Huddle Podcast. It is Tuesday the 3rd at 9:33 at night. Today we're going to be talking, what is our topic today? I already forget.
We are going to be talking about team needs as we head into free
Yes, sir.
agency
Thank
next
you.
week. Obviously, we have the all-important combine going on right now.
We also got a little bit of trades, and then we got a new segment we're going to get into right now. Advice for the boys. I got two for you. I'll read the first one. All right. I faked a lower body injury at work so I could watch the trade deadline with my friends. My boss saw me at the gym doing box jumps. Do I double down and get a walking boot? Question mark.
Dude. First of all, out of all the sporting events to fake something for,
The trade deadline is disgusting.
the trade deadline is gnarly to be doing that. Oh my god. He said he had a lower body injury. Like he hurt his leg.
You can't
Dude.
get a boot. You have to.
I don't
know
know.
what you do.
Because that's just you're caught, bro. I don't think you can't. We're gonna. How are you gonna excuse?
This happened the next day that he seen him.
It doesn't say.
Okay, if it's even a couple days, you got this majestic freaking trainer. I don't know. I don't think I'm doubling down. I'm not doubling down. I think that's.
No, you're caught red-handed on that one, buddy.
Or
yeah, that one I feel like.
Hold up, twin brother.
Dude, but that's that is risky, man.
Bro, I seen you at the gym the other day. I don't go to the gym. Oh, you know what? You've probably seen Jim. My brother.
You want to know what you do? You go get a bald, shave your head bald, and then be like, dude, that must have been someone that looked like me.
That's better because I feel if you say twin, you're one Facebook search away from seeing that guy has a twin or not.
Yeah.
Well, at least if you're like, oh, dude, but if they made eye contact, if he has any recognition of that was it's over. You have to just be honestly, I think that's the truth has to come out. Just be hopefully your boss is cool enough to be yeah, that's not fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the trade deadline,
right.
No boss is saying fair enough to that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, but you don't have to tell them it was for the trade deadline.
Yeah.
You. Oh, that's a good point. You could just be you could say, I took a sick day to go see my nephew play. I don't know.
But he just got caught at the gym.
Hopefully, yeah, that's tough.
All right. Next one. My cousin scheduled his wedding on the same day as week 1. Not playoffs, not preseason, week 1.
Just go to the wedding, man.
I tried explaining that this is when my fantasy football team gets together. He said it's just football. I RSVP'd maybe, and I've been monitoring weather patterns in case I can fake travel complications. My aunt called my mom crying. My mom called me selfish. If I show up but stream the game during the speeches, is that a compromise?
Yes.
So there's two sides to this coin. If it's on the Sunday, you have to go. It's week 1, you can watch football there, whether it's on your phone or whatever. The problem is if it's on the Saturday, and that's when all the boys get together to draft fantasy football, which is I think what I took from this. And it's a destination wedding, you're gone. There's no, can we move it a little bit? You're gone. That blows.
Yeah.
It's his cousin.
It's his cousin, so maybe he's not close,
Low key, if you're not in the party, if you're not standing in the wedding or a MC or something, I feel like it's okay to be just saying, man, I'm not going to travel is I think okay.
You want to know what though? If it's what if it's a London Toronto situation, where it's just it's a couple hours. So it's annoying, but
fake work.
You can't.
Unless the cat's out of the bag. Yeah, you tried to explain.
This guy clearly said something about football, which is number one mistake.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're gonna have an excuse, it has to be like a fake excuse at that point.
Yeah, man, you probably got to bite the bullet and go.
But like, is it gonna auto draft on a Saturday?
I've had to auto draft because of a wedding.
I think
Okay,
I think the compromise is perfect, man. I have my phone out at the ceremony, and I'm ripping
drafting.
the draft.
Yeah, no, I agree. I honestly agree. Like, dude, especially if there's money on the line. If this is like if it's the boys' league and everyone's throwing $100 in or something like that, I'm not auto drafting. Like, that's one. No matter where I am, I'm drafting that.
I think it's okay at cocktail hour, at dinner, during the speeches for sure.
Yeah.
Like, no one cares about the speeches unless you're like
Super
the
close.
sister, the mother, or the like really close friends.
Yeah, I think we all agree. I think you can get away with this at the wedding. Draft your
You got-
team as long
you
as you're
gotta
not
miss one-
important to the wedding.
You got to miss 1 year of like being with the boys.
Yeah, that's fine. Suck it up. Yeah. Long as you're not important to the wedding, you can be on your phone. Literally no one cares about you. Yeah.
I hope so, man. What if he's standing? Could you imagine he's standing?
Yeah, that's a different story, bro. If you're like close and you got to stand,
He's like getting hyped at draft picks. Derrick Henry, let's
You
fucking go.
you almost have to like,
like
get someone else
sitting-
to draft your team.
You want to know what? Yeah, you can do that, but you need to go, hey, this is the 2 players we're targeting in each round.
I had to
Yeah.
do that last year because it was in like Thailand when our draft was, and I had Wi-Fi at the airport, but it was like a fucked up time because it's like a 13-hour difference. So it was like 8 in the morning for me, and I was getting on a flight, and then it, like cut out mid-draft.
Oh.
I was like, fuck.
Or spam the queue before. If this draft starts like if it opens up 30 minutes before, if you can ask whoever's running the league to open it up 30 minutes before and just queue, man, just queue.
That's the other thing.
That's a good
If
idea.
you move the draft to late enough at night, like if you move the draft to like 8:00, 8:30, the speeches are done. Like that's the time when everyone's just
About
drinking,
to hit
having
the
fun,
dance.
dancing.
Yeah.
You can be on your phone during that.
Oh, you
I
could
think
leave.
you can reasonably almost sneak out of the wedding and leave.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that's fair too.
I like it.
Anyways. Alrighty.
Say what?
Do we want to get in? Yeah, let's get into our main topic here.
Should we talk trade stuff first, or should we just?
Yeah, we might as well get it out of the way because there
let's-
hasn't been too much.
No.
So the Lions received a 5th round, a 5th or a 4th?
Yeah, 4th.
I think a 4th and a 7th.
4th, a 7th, and an offensive lineman. I don't know. I'm assuming he's a
Juice
backup old lineman.
Scruggs.
Is he a
Yeah.
backup, Carson?
He's a rotation guy. He was in there.
Yeah.
He was the starting lineup
Yeah.
a few times throughout the season.
For a bad offensive line, no offense, but
Oh God, no.
and the Texans pick up David Montgomery. They got their number 1. I think we're all in agreement. That's their
Yeah.
number 1.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can't see Mixon coming back. I think it's gonna be Woody Marks and Monty at this. I think Mixon might be done.
Mixon
Yeah.
could be gone. The thing to really break it down, like we talked about it already a little bit, because the Texans also got off of Titus Howard, and he went to the Browns. Texans received just a 5th round pick for him. I can't say that I would have wanted more, but I mean, I guess I can say I wish we got a little bit more, but he's not worth that much. So,
Yeah, I mean, it would have cost you a bag. That's
the thing, right? He signed a 3-year, $63 million deal. Texans are saving a lot of money not signing him, and it's like, obviously you look at Laramie Tunsil last year too, and it sucks because Tunsil is like one of the best linemen in the league, if not the best lineman in the league, besides Trent Williams. And so I get that getting rid of him sucks, but when your offensive line is already ranked 21st, that's like investing a shit ton of money into a dam that's going to be broken anyway and allowing water through for 1/5
just don't get-
of it. Like, it just...
Both of the moves that the Texans decided to make were trade away O-line.
Yeah, I think they
You
just
know?
want to blow up the line. I think that what they're doing is just
that's,
getting...
I mean, it has to be.
Right now, the way that they're looking at it is we just had a tie for the most wins in a single season in franchise history with a shit O-line, 24th ranked in pressure rate allowed. And I think they're just saying we got to re-sign these defensive guys because this defense can carry us there again. So I think they're just clearing cap space. They're going to sign Will Anderson. You're going to see a big contract come next week for Will Anderson. I expect like a 3-year deal, a lot of money. I don't think he'll be like Micah Parsons level, but he'll be top 5, I would
Close.
say. Yeah. And which I think is great. Sign him now. Like, make that guy a franchise guy. Re-sign. They have 4 defensive tackles who are free agents this year. Re-sign at least 2 of those guys. And then after that, you have room. You have room now because you've cleared a lot of cap space. The nice thing about... Sorry, I know I'm rambling. I haven't talked about the Texans in a while. The nice thing about the whole Montgomery thing, in my opinion, is it blows up the line a little bit more. I didn't like Juice Scruggs or Titus Howard, to be honest. And on top of it, you signed him for $18 million. That's basically what Mixon is still owed on his contract for the remaining 2 years. So it's basically a swap out, and you get a younger guy by 4 years who's not injured, who's healthy, and can still split backs with Woody Marks, who I think did a pretty good job given the situation. So I like that overall.
I guess now we really get to see what we were saying last offseason about David Montgomery. What can he do without the Lions' offensive line?
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
Other big news, I think this is big news, is the Cardinals are officially moving on from Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
They're done. Kyler Murray is over. Where do you get, where's a good fit for Kyler? Is he a backup player or is he a...
No,
He's not a backup.
I think he still deserves a starting position. I mean, I can see the Jets taking him, giving him some money.
Raiders.
They can't really draft a quarterback. No. The Raiders, I think the Raiders are so set in stone. It's the only of the draft.
Maybe.
It really is. Like, I've looked at dozens of mock drafts, and the Raiders are the only one that's just a consistently 1-1. We're taking Mendoza. This is
Steelers?
Like brain dead. Yeah. I can see Steelers.
Like, we'll get in, obviously, to the... Sorry, Aiden. Go ahead.
You just have to find the right scheme for Kyler Murray. Because when Kyler Murray started in Arizona, they fit him pretty well. Like, he was a good quarterback for a couple years. They were able to run with Kenyon Drake at the time. Miami. They did, like there was a lot of play action. I think he's still a decent player. I just think there's not much going on upstairs. I think that's the problem.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to blast through these because we got a lot to talk about. 4 players were tagged today. George Pickens, Kyle Pitts, Breece Hall, and Daniel Jones. I don't think any of those are a surprise, and I don't think we have to touch on those much. Then we got Trey Hendrickson. Time in Cincinnati is officially over.
Yeah. I think we all saw that coming. Yeah. For sure.
Seen it coming last year.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I guess one of the last big ones is the Seahawks did not tag Kenny Walker.
I don't think this is too much of a surprise either, to be honest. I think if you tag him, you're going to pay him probably around 13 mil, 12 mil a year, which is a lot. So I think either they're going to sign him long term or they're willing to not have that contract, like carry that contract over. Like, that's a lot of money.
I think they sign him.
You still think they get him?
They have the 6th highest cap space, and they just won the Super Bowl. And it could be potentially a new owner. I just think that,
it's hard not to after winning Super Bowl MVP.
Listen, I'm in agreement.
It's tough. It's a tough
call.
The no
tag doesn't surprise me, though.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Other than that, am I missing anything, boys?
I think those were all the big ones. Daniel Jones being tagged. I mean, we thought maybe they'll get a deal done. Obviously, they disagreed on money. I think the tag's kind of crazy because I think
Because
they
he's
could
been
have got
there
him cheaper than the
1
tag.
year too. Like,
Well, it's a what's it called? I think it's called a transit tag or something.
okay,
Okay, so if
So
another team offers them more money, they have to match it.
yeah, a transition tag. The transition tag is 37.8 million more than the 6 million cheaper than the QB franchise tag, but gives Jones the opportunity to sign an offer sheet with another team that Indianapolis would then have the right to match.
That's
So I
kind
don't
of
know. That's
crazy.
smart by Indy.
That's kind of crazy.
I
to me.
can't see a team paying him that
Vikings?
much. Maybe the Vikings.
Coming
Yeah.
off an Achilles too.
That's true, but
The Vikings. I don't know if the Vikings have the money to take a risk. They have the money to spend, but do they have the money to take a risk on this guy? That I don't know.
Justin Jefferson, dude, that team is prime and ready to go, and they were missing one thing this year.
that's
And
Yeah.
that one thing
That's
was
what I'm
blatantly
saying, man.
off it.
That is what
Obvious.
I'm saying.
So, all right, let's just get into it, boys, here, because we're 16 minutes in and we got a little time restraint here. Let's get going.
All right, let's start with the AFC East. Okay, so for the viewers, we are about to discuss every team's needs going into free agency and, of course, the draft in April here. AFC East, let's start it off with your Bills. Right off rip.
A wide receiver. Duh. Wide receiver. It's so blatantly obvious. I think we all does anyone not have wide receiver written down
I don't.
as their
Yeah,
number one need?
I think wide receivers. I mean, obviously, the market's open right now. You guys have a chance to go get Mike Evans, Romeo Dobbs.
I've heard
You-
Romeo Dobbs, and I've heard who else? What's
I've
his-
seen what's the guy that just Shaheed that
Shaheed.
just signed with Seattle. I heard him too.
That'd be nice.
That
Which
could be
is-
a good move.
That's just typical Bills, man. Nothing to get the fan base excited.
The Bills
Uh,
might not be looking for a crazy number one guy. It's just more deep threat help for Allen.
Well,
Because Shakir is still a 1,000-yard receiver.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. The Bills are like we need the defense to be better. That was a big issue last year. If you're talking about other issues for the Bills,
Yeah, they need safeties. You guys have two veteran safeties who are old. You guys need a safety, I think, bad.
And-
Hyde and Poyer are both.
Yeah.
the answer cannot be like I'm sorry if we do the same thing we do every time, and it's like we're bringing back this veteran who was good 5 years ago. Like the Bills are notorious for flex sealing everything. Or like putting band-aids on things, you know?
The Bills
like
are Phil Swift.
legit. Make the meme. We need a wide receiver? I got Gabe Davis for you. Watch me put him on this faucet.
No, I do agree that wide receiver is definitely a top need for them. I am going on the defensive side, though, because I think that ultimately a killer for them last year was the rush defense. And
Yep.
so I'm going edge. I don't think that you can replace the linebackers. I like the linebackers. But Joey Bosa, that's another one of those flex tape guys, just like Gabe Davis,
Yeah.
that, how long is he going to last at a productive level? I think that getting an edge player is probably a good move for them. And I
Bills
think
need to
Josh
get better
Allen
at
has just
edging.
done enough with the guys that he has. I know that it's annoying and frustrating, and they deserve a good wide receiver there since Diggs is left.
He deserves, not they.
But fair enough, too. Fair enough.
Our head coach doesn't deserve shit. He doesn't deserve the job.
You don't like Joey B?
No. All right. Let's move on. You guys want to do Dolphins next?
Yeah, let's rip him.
I just got a whole brand new team. Like they need a whole new team, guys. What are we doing?
Yeah.
They are in generational rebuild mode. To say that they were keeping their head coach last year and then firing him the minute Harbaugh came up was like the funniest,
And
and
then
then
not
not
getting
getting
him.
Harbaugh. It's like
Oh,
the funniest like Dolphins thing to ever dolphin.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, that's fair. I did go specific, but yeah, you could argue their entire team is getting absolutely smashed. But I'm gonna go corner. I think they need some
Yeah,
corner help.
they need corner help and safety help pretty bad. They got beat deep a lot this year.
Yeah, and
Um,
you can
go
re-sign
ahead.
those guys and keep them on contract for a long time if they're good. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Most of the time without
exactly.
killing your salary cap before you can fully rebuild. So,
And they
All
also
right.
got rid of their safety in Fitzpatrick,
yeah,
which I mean
exactly.
they traded with Ramsey and signed him, and I mean it didn't work out obviously.
Yeah.
And then I mean, not doesn't even need to be said, but their quarterback situation is still kind of up in the air. Of course, they still have Tua. Is Tua going to start? Is Quinn going to start? Are they going to
Am I gonna
take a little
start?
leap here?
Who knows?
Yeah.
I will say the the QB thing is less of a big deal to me just because they have Quinn back there, so they can always just fall on, well, like we're trying out Quinn.
Yeah, and like you said, they're total rebuild. Like it, you're not worried about the quarterback when your team sucks donkey ass.
Yeah, let's move on.
Yeah. Let's hit the
Patriots?
Patriots.
Yep.
I think we should all have the same one for this one.
O-line, dude.
O-line, O-line,
Yeah.
O-line. Smash that button.
Yeah.
If Drake's gonna repeat at all on the same level that he has, he needs some offensive line help. He got away with that easy schedule, and the pressure probably didn't matter as much. It's gonna matter more when you're playing teams that can score offensively.
And it was noticeable in the playoffs. It was.
Oh,
Exactly.
big time.
Exactly.
He played his
Yeah.
worst 3 games in the playoffs, probably. So
They need offensive tackles, and I also think they need an edge rusher. They need more help on the defensive line as well.
Agreed.
all right. Jets. I got an interesting one. You guys can go first.
All right.
I got D line written down. They obviously trade away Williams. They need D line help bad. I actually don't know who's on this defensive line anymore.
Yeah, and it was
I feel like they
good.
traded away so many defensive pieces last year. This defense is broken.
I agree. I also just any defense. Just it's the same thing as the Dolphins. Just build the cheaper side of the ball.
Yeah, and I mean,
Rebuild.
right now they're projected to take Reese, the linebacker / edge. This guy's like a freak
Beast.
of nature. 6'5". He ran a 4.46. Like, looks like an animal. And he can play both positions, which is kind of nasty. Like he can move to edge, and it does seem like that's what he's going to do in the NFL.
Yeah.
But he also played linebacker at Ohio State.
Yeah.
So
I had a nap written down.
a break. They need a break. They got to take a year off.
In reference to Aaron Glenn falling asleep at the combine, I have a nap written down. But again, I agree. Like the Jets are the same as the Dolphins.
But they
Redo it
got.
all.
I mean I think the Jets are in a better position with the amount of picks they have this year than the Dolphins.
Jets have just been in the same position. Like they have an issue drafting.
Yeah. They've hit in the draft. They just trade all those good players away.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they got like Brees Hall and like they've gotten good
Quincy
players,
Williams, Sauce Gardner,
but
Garrett
never
Wilson.
in tandem. You know, like nothing's ever worked out where it's like the Jets have never even they haven't even had a mid-season in 5 years.
Yeah. I mean, another position I'm sure they'll go after is wide receiver, probably early, because there'll be some receivers that fall late because it's such a heavy defensive draft. So I'm sure they'll go after wide receiver to match up with Garrett Wilson to give him and whatever quarterback they end up starting some help.
Yeah. All right.
All right,
Where
let's
we going
go.
next, boys?
Let's go NFC East now. The
All
other
right, you
side.
want to start with the Kings, the Eagles?
Let's do it. Yeah. This is a team that doesn't need a lot. I mean, realistically, they have a great roster.
I'm gonna say offensive coordinator.
I like it.
That's huge. They do keep just rotating offensive coordinators. Obviously, he was just stalled out. That offense was so stalled this year. But we did see it. We saw it a few years ago, the year before the Super Bowl. They got a new OC, like 9-8, I think, 8-9, something like that. Not a great season. Next year, Super Bowl. They looked amazing. So I don't know if they give this guy another chance.
It doesn't sound like it.
No.
Yeah. Which that's gotta be so tough for that team to be as stacked as they are on offense, and you're telling me a guy can't figure that out?
It's Sirianni's friend who they hired, man.
Yeah. I think they also need some cornerback help. They obviously have Mitchell, their number one, and then Cooper DeJean plays the slot. But I think they need someone else as a wideout to cover, because you don't want to move DeJean to the slot, even though he's your second best right now. So I think they need some cornerback help as well, or safety.
Yeah. I think that's pretty fair. It's on the defensive side if they get players, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I'd say edge. Edge is probably my top need for the Eagles.
All right. Cowboys, America's team?
Yeah, new owner.
The Cowboys do need a new owner.
I put curtains on the stadium, when it shines through, and
Yeah.
It is actually insane that
advisors.
they don't have those yet. Like, they should. I mean, I guess it's built so the sun comes in, but you're blinding your own team half the game.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a ridiculous design.
I have linebacker, outside linebacker. They obviously got rid of Parsons. They need help there, but they also waived Logan Wilson, and they're missing linebacker pieces right now. Like, they need to fill that linebacker position or outside linebacker position, like, heavy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Their defense
That's
in
another guy
general.
that I saw in this draft. Sonny Styles, his combine might have been one of the best combines we've ever seen. And that's a guy that could go at 12 to Dallas. Like, that guy would patch up that defense big time.
Yeah.
Alrighty, the Commanders?
What don't they need?
They need
defensive
a
help
younger
bad.
team, man. They need a younger team. They need the fountain of youth.
I actually don't know what you target first, because exactly, they do. They need the fountain of youth. They just released Lattimore. Like, they need safety help. You have Caleb Downs. You could draft Caleb Downs. They also need an edge rusher, man.
Yeah,
this team has
100%.
been edge rusher-less since what's his name? Young. Chase Young left. They need help. I think they could, if Reese falls. I doubt it, but Bailey, Bain, these guys you have to target in the draft.
Yeah.
You have an early pick. You have the 7th overall. Like, you have to go target outside defense.
With Jaden still on rookie contract too, I think you can go after some free agents as well. Like, I don't know
100%.
what their cap looks like, but the free agency is a possibility.
Yeah, 100%. Dude, like, that's a great place for Trey to end up, even.
Yep.
Yeah. I have edge as well.
Yeah.
All right. The New York Football Giants.
This one's interesting.
Linebacker.
Yeah, they definitely need to fill some holes on defense. I really want to see where what they draft, because they could go get Carnell Tate at 5, which it would be a slight reach, but he's the best receiver in the draft class. He was a little slow at the combine, but his route running is disgusting.
I honestly don't hate where the Giants are at. I think they definitely go defense, because Baltimore's always been known to have a good defense. Like, Harbaugh's there now. And I don't think they need much on offense. You know what I mean? Like, you got Dart. Dart is clearly their guy. They got 2 wide receivers. They got 2 running backs.
They don't. They're missing Wan'Dale Robinson. He's walking this year. They're not going to re-sign him.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I think that's why I'm really curious to see where they go in the first, because They need defense.
Well,
So
then
could
maybe
you
you
wait?
go, but then maybe you go get a guy in free agency too. There's
Yeah.
a lot of guys, like if you're a veteran guy, I don't think you're that upset walking into a young New York team with John Harbaugh, first year head coach, and they're gonna let John Harbaugh will be able to make any decision he wants there. New York
Yeah.
has
Yeah.
to bend it.
And this, I personally, I feel like Washington, Dallas, and the Giants, they're all just competing with the Eagles right now. Like,
Yeah.
obviously they're competing with each other, but the Eagles is the team that they're targeting to try to beat, and the Eagles could be soft next year. Missing AJ Brown, another new OC, like it could be a winnable division.
Yep, agreed. And the Giants really never played with their full team together all last year.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So, all right, shall we move on? Do you want to do NFC West?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yep. Is that where you're going, Carson?
It wasn't, but we can do that. That's fine.
Okay. We got the Rams. This is like another one of those teams where it's like
They're pretty
these
stacked.
guys could have been in the Super Bowl easily, and then we could have been being like, "What are we talking about?"
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
I'm going
I
corner.
think to me, the only obvious one was corner
Yeah.
and safety. Like they got beat by good teams deep. I mean, we saw that when they played Seattle
Seattle,
multiple
yeah.
times. But that offense is so good. Like, there's nothing to
There's
repair on
nothing.
offense. That team's running it back.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
All right. 49ers. The injury bug. They got to move the stadium.
49. The 49ers is hard.
I'm going wide receiver. I think that's a glaring spot that they've had for a while now, but it's overlooked because of all the other injuries that they've had. I like
Yeah.
Ricky.
I like Ricky Pearsall a lot, but I don't know if he's a number one. You know what I mean? Like, give this guy some room with a true number one there. Maybe things
I
look a
also
little better
don't
for him.
think you can do what you did with McCaffrey
Again,
consistently.
No.
Yeah, like that is you're just asking for another injury for McCaffrey.
yeah, that's a great take. Yeah, that's a great take. He was-
I think receiver is a good take.
Alrighty, the reigning champions, your Seattle Seahawks.
I think it's the same as the Rams.
Yeah.
Corner. They were getting in
Receivers.
shootout matches with
Oh.
teams when they were losing.
And they're losing some corners too. Is it Woolen that's leaving, or is
And both Witherspoon, both are on.
it Witherspoon R2?
Yeah.
Like you're not retaining both of those guys unless you're gonna have zero cap space after. You're probably gonna retain one. You're gonna try.
They're sixth.
I mean, you're probably keeping Woolen then, right?
They're sixth in cap space. I think they have $58 million in cap space. They could probably bend it, but yeah, it would be tough to re-sign both those guys because they are both really good corners. So
Yeah.
You don't want to go full like the Seahawks do not have to go fully in this year. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I mean, there's so many good corners in the draft this year. The
Yeah.
kid out of Tennessee, Texas, Clemson, like they all have. I think Clemson might have two. Like, there's a lot of good cornerbacks in the draft.
and usually
I'm
that's a
excited.
position that falls. Usually,
Yeah.
Alrighty, the Arizona Cardinals.
I think it's easy to say quarterback now that Kyler Murray's gone, but I don't know. I think they're kind of in a similar situation like the Dolphins and like the Jets. Better than them, but still you need a lot to rebuild. I'd say just bolster your O-line right now.
New O line. What is the quarterback situation? Obviously, it's been rumored. Jake, you said it last week. Malik Willis, like that's a big name.
Yep.
Like
we don't know. They must have some plan if they're just letting Kyler walk. Like if they're
100%.
just being like, we're releasing you.
yeah,
So
I
they
can't
have
see. I can't see them running it back with Jacoby Brissett. Though he played good.
They might, dude. They might.
I think they
I
could.
think if you're the Cardinals this year, you really have to work on unlocking Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yes.
You have to.
Yes.
Otherwise, if they don't, and what's his name, Michael, who's Michael Wilson? If he becomes your number one, you might be moving on from Marvin Harrison Jr. next year.
And then you're gonna see him go somewhere and light it up. I really do think he's a good wide receiver, man.
love
I
it.
do.
I love it, Jake. Because I agree. When that
Yeah.
guy was coming out of the draft, I was like, this guy's gonna be like all-time good.
I mean, he was
It
supposed
would
to
be
be
a
generational.
generational fumble if this guy was bad. Like I wouldn't even blame the Cardinals if
No.
he just went somewhere else and sucked.
Like we're talking about Ohio State. Like that's the best university for wide receivers, and this guy is supposed to be the best that has come out of there
Yeah.
in the last decade. Like,
And his dad is a goat.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
what?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I love that
Yeah.
take, Jake. Because I do think that if he went to a team that like throws the ball well, he would be popping off.
I hate bringing my team up every time, but like, dude,
Bring 'em.
the Bills. Okay, but I was gonna like, could you imagine Matt Stafford throwing him the ball? Oh my
Yeah.
gosh!
Woo!
Even, I dare to say it, and it's the team I planned on bringing up next. Could you imagine Mahomes?
I hope not, man. I hope
You
not.
know, you know.
I do think that if the Cardinals, I hope the Cardinals do sign Malik Willis. I think there'd be a more fun team to watch. Like Cardinals, stop me if I'm wrong, but might be like the most I didn't watch that team ever.
You watched them play against your own team and then got like nervous in the first quarter, and then you
Yes.
were like, "Oh wait, this is the Cardinals."
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then you're like, you're happy about it that Sunday, and then you're done the next day. You're like, I'm already on to like I don't even. All right, AFC West, cool with that?
Yeah. Let's do
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Kansas City Chiefs. I think they also need the fountain of youth. I'm gonna go wide receiver. They need a one. Mahomes needs a one.
Interesting.
I mean, wide receiver's not wrong. They're gonna need a tight end as well. Their offensive line's cooked. They need safety help now. They're losing safeties. They need DB help. I got running back though. Just because where they sit in the draft.
I agree, man. And like, I don't know. Allen has his boy James Cook.
James Cook.
Burrow had Joe Mixon. Even Chase Brown is not bad. Lamar has Derrick Henry. Like all those guys have a great running back quarterback duo. Get the freaking second greatest or third greatest or whatever quarterback of all time. An actual running back. The guy has never had a good running back. I don't care if like Pacheco does not clear to me.
Pacheco a couple of years ago, man.
He was good, but he wasn't great.
Yeah,
I mean, we're talking about Jeremiah Love right now. If KC can draft Jeremiah Love, who's supposed to be generational, like he's supposed to be the best since Saquon. They're comparing, like that's his comparison. His combine's insane. He ran a 4.36. He's like I think he's 94 rated coming out of the combine, which is the highest a running back's been rated since 2000. Like this guy's supposed to be next up.
I will say Mahomes ran the most that he has in an entire season last year. So I do think you guys are right with running back.
Correct me if I'm wrong. He led the team in rushing, did he not?
I think you're right.
I don't have that stat on me.
Pretty sure he did.
I believe it. There were weeks though where they were just like one running back would come back and the other one would get injured. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like
yeah.
It's not like they had like one running back there the entire year.
Yeah.
No.
The Chiefs got a lot to fix. I'm sure they'll fix it.
Didn't they have Kareem Hunt in the backfield?
Yeah. Him and Pacheco were pretty much splitting snaps almost.
Yeah.
Like it was close.
Yeah, he was like a kind of a goal line
I'm
guy.
not ready to give up on Pacheco though, man. I really am not.
I think it might just be the way he runs. That's why I look at him that way.
We'll see next year. A full off season, healthy. We'll see.
And we think Brees Hall out of the mix. Like that's just it's another reason to go for a running back in the draft, I think.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Sorry, Kurt, you were going to say?
I was just gonna say, yeah, just to jump back to the rushing thing. Yeah, he did lead the team in rushing, and he also rushed for the most yards in his career, almost 500 yards.
Yeah, I knew he rushed for the most. Jesus.
Yeah.
But I didn't know he led. The Chargers. You say it on 3, boys?
3, 2, 1. Quarterback. No.
O-line.
Okay.
Whoa!
No. Yeah, O-line for sure.
I mean, obviously, this team has 0 rotational players. Like, it's one thing when your best O linemen go down, and your offensive line gets worse. Bound to happen, obviously. But for them to like collapse into a bottom 3 offensive line, like,
I know
hello?
homeless guys who would do a better job protecting him.
You know, homeless guys.
Wait a second. No. Yeah, no, they need O-line bad. Bad.
Yeah, I think that one's pretty obvious. Let's go to the Raiders.
Say it on 3 again.
This is
I'm going quarterback here, boys.
I'm going quarterback too.
yeah.
Okay.
Quarterback's the obvious one, but I mean, I think we all agree they draft Mendoza. What next? Because this team is just filled with holes. They have no wide receiver 1. They have Max Crosby right now. He needs help on the D line. He can't do it himself.
They need some
They're
corners.
just cooked, man.
Yeah.
They are just cooked. And
Yeah, man, you go Mendoza and then I think what you do is you go Mendoza and then you go 1 or 2 wide receivers, man. I really think you do.
And just hope you hit.
And hope you hit and then worry about the defense after because you have to accept fate. They're going to suck for 2 years. Bare minimum, they're going to suck for 2 years.
Yeah.
And I
You
think
have
they're
one of the
alive.
best tight ends in the league. And then figure it out from there, man.
Yeah.
If you're the Raiders, you want to be good, obviously, while Mendoza's still on rookie contract. So you get Mendoza, you beef up the offensive line because you got to keep him healthy.
Yes,
You have a terrible offensive line. You have to beef up the line. You get someone that he can throw to, and then I agree, Jake. You next year when you're a bottom 5 pick again, then you start drafting an edge rusher to help Max Crosby. You draft a linebacker, corners, like you go heavy defense in the
I think
upcoming
that
years.
beefing up the O-line also helps out Genty.
That's the biggest
Yes.
thing.
Yeah.
You
Takes
unlock
pressure
something.
off Mendoza subsequently as well.
And having a really good tight end there too is great for rookie
It's
quarterbacks.
perfect.
Like they could be looking at a good like Mendoza I might take for rookie of the year just strictly because I don't think that's a crazy take.
No.
I was
Carson-
gonna say that
He's
Carson's
mocking my
going-
mom.
You're like having a good tight end there. Oh yeah, good tight end.
I for a rookie quarterback I think that's very important. All right, Broncos.
I'm going to surprise you here. I'm going to go tight end. I know that they have Evan Ingram. I don't know
Dude,
why
I
they
hate that.
Do they have
I
everything?
don't know why they want wide receivers, bro. I don't get what like Sutton is a beast to me. That Patrick guy is a beast to me. Like they have so many good like underrated guys. They're just like the Packers. Like honestly, they are just like the Packers. And
Who's the other wide receiver
Franklin.
there? Is it Mims?
Franklin and
Yeah.
Mims. Like they have 4
Yeah.
solid guys. Like just keep that and keep Evan Ingram too, but put him more in wide receiver positions. Keep him on the outside maybe, and then draft a tight end who's more centered towards blocking, and then you can get your run game
Yeah,
going.
Dawson Knox
RJ
type
Harvey.
guy.
Like I just
I do want to say this because Sean Payton's like he loves his tight end. Like I feel like Evan Ingram got targeted a lot and he sucked. Your boy likely would slip into this offense so smoothly, and then they can focus on making that defense even greater by getting a linebacker.
Yeah.
Like likely on this team, I actually just got goosebumps thinking about it. Would be disgusting.
would likely be good.
Would likely be a good fit.
Yeah. Clip it. Yeah. No, that's a great take, Carson. I think tight end is definitely important to this team. But like, yeah, I get it in free agency. Having Likely out there, I still can't believe like there's not more talks. Like we haven't seen anything like, oh, this team's thinking about this team's thinking about Likely, because Likely is the biggest tight end name by far right now, right?
I think most people were waiting to see how this tag thing went.
Especially with Waller.
Okay.
Or not Waller, excuse
Oh,
me, Pitts. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
All right. The Ravens.
Probably defense. I'm gonna go DT.
Yeah, I was thinking edge rusher, defense, outside linebacker. They definitely need to. That defense was not as dominant as it was 2 years ago, and I think
Yeah.
like I mean I know they got kind of burnt in the first half, that secondary, but when you read that secondary out loud, like it's hard to think that you're ever going to replace any of those guys with someone better.
And when you're allowing pressure, it
Yeah.
just puts so much strain on the corners. Like, or sorry, when
Yeah,
you're not
exactly.
getting pressure. My bad.
Yeah. I got you.
I got one that might shock you.
Let's hear it.
I'm picking up a young running back in this draft if I'm the Ravens.
I don't hate that take. How many more years does Henry have?
2.
Yeah, 2, and then also he didn't look fantastic. Like he was fine last year. He was fine, but it's starting to slowly show his age. He fumbled the most he's ever fumbled in his career, and I would like to like not split back, but like maybe give Derrick Henry a couple drives off a game, man.
Well,
I don't think that's crazy,
And
especially when Lamar can run it too.
I think the way that they played last year, obviously going 8-9, I believe, they like a lot of teams focused on stopping Lamar's throwing game and allowing Henry to rush in the second half of the season, and that's why he got a lot of those yards. They lost most of those games. They lost a lot of those games.
Yep.
So I think they're kind of figured out. I don't hate the take at all to have another another running back, especially to learn from, all the all times.
Well, and
Yep.
like speaking of the running back room, real quick before we switch teams, like this guy to me is like a prime example of like why I wish I knew everything that was going on behind the scenes with teams. Because Keaton Mitchell to me, like 2 years ago, him and Achane popped off
Dobbins.
at the same time.
Okay.
Like, you remember that? There was like a 3-week period where they both had like 15 carries for 200 yards rushing each. Like, it was ridiculous. And he got injured. Next year comes back, gets injured again. I'd like to see him get more snaps too. Like, I'd like to see that. But I do agree that they do need to find a replacement for Henry.
Yeah.
Yep. The Steelers. I'm gonna go with one of those funny answers, I guess you'd say. A top 5 pick next year.
I don't hate it. I mean, obviously their QB room is so up in the air. Are they gonna sign Aaron Rodgers to one more year? Will he do it with Mike McCarthy? Will they let Will Howard start? They're not gonna let Mason Rudolph start. Maybe they will and try to get a top 5 pick.
Are they gonna trade for a guy like Tua or go pick up Kyler Murray?
There's so many options for them, and I mean, it doesn't hurt. It really doesn't hurt looking for the next year's draft for a QB.
Yeah.
I like that take a lot, to be honest, because obviously quarterback is what they need to fill, and I can't see them fitting their scheme with Kyler Murray. I don't think Kyler Murray's the guy. I don't think. I mean, Aaron Rodgers obviously isn't the guy.
Justin Fields, well, we got to think here. Tomlin's gone too. Like that's the
Yeah,
other.
that's a
thing.
big
This
thing.
is a completely different coaching staff. I think Big Mike likes the more traditional throwing quarterbacks, so I don't think a guy like Kyler Murray really fits.
No.
But I don't know if you're a Steelers fan, are you really upset at the Steelers doing something different for a change? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can see Aaron Rodgers coming back and them having a top 10 pick next year.
Well, they're one of the oldest.
I don't think he wants to come back to that though. He made the playoffs. That was like at the end of the day, after the whole Jets thing, making the playoffs was a win enough for him.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see how much he's matured. I think his ego sets in a little bit more, and he does. I don't. Do you think he ends his career like Favre on a pick? Like I don't know. I don't know if that's how he wants to go out. And the thing is, like, to me, I don't think that you should draft a quarterback if you're the Steelers because I think that's or get a
You
quarterback
can't
in
this year.
general.
You just have so much more that needs to be fixed. Like
Exactly.
quarterback is not like
They're one of
like
the
when
oldest
you
teams in the league right now. Every position group
yeah
is
I
old.
mean,
when you're
yeah.
drafting a quarterback, I think ideally what most teams would like is a good offensive line, a younger defense, a 3 to 4 year wide receiver who's like shown flashes of being a star,
Texans.
and maybe you take a running back with them. You know you know what I mean? Like you want your quarterback to be almost the last thing you add on to your team.
Yeah.
Because they're the most expensive piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed, 100%. And they're not in a position to do that at all. So
No.
Yep. The Bengals.
I mean, this is another one we can all say on 3. It's defense everywhere.
Yep.
They need hella safety help. We're keeping Jordan Battle in at safety. Geno Stone is gone, thank God.
Battle's 100%.
Battles. Our defensive coordinator has always said his plan is to get a safety that pairs well with Jordan Battle. Jordan Battle has flashes of. He has flashes of moments where he makes plays. He also gets burnt though.
I
He
want
needs someone
him to
that
be good
complements that
because his
style of play.
last name is so fucking cool.
I know.
I want him to be good.
Sitting here, like, I'm gonna touch wood because I'm gonna say something crazy, but like, the Bengals being at the 10th pick should not be able to miss in this year's draft. Like, I mean, we need.
you
edge
better be
rusher,
stroking that
linebacker,
wood, buddy, because
safety, corner. We need 4 positions at defense. This is such a defensive loaded draft that there's 2 guys that could go at 10 for corner. There's Caleb Downs that can go at 10 for safety, and there's about 4 edge rushers that could drop to 10, and 1 linebacker that could drop to 10. Like,
Question.
Yeah.
Would you hate moving down to 20 and you get 2 picks at 20?
No, I think I think they might do that. There's good defensive tackles at the bottom, like,
because I don't hate that if I'm a Bengals fan. I know
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of trading down in a draft. There's a reason why you were picking where you were picking, especially in the first round. But I feel like I don't hate that in the first round for the Bengals.
Yeah, I see us. I mean, if Caleb Downs is there, you take Caleb Downs. That fills your safety. If he's gone, you have to hope that Bain or Styles is there, I think.
yeah.
Bain is a sick last name too.
And if those guys, if all 3 of those guys are gone, like if those 3 are gone, the other guys that we would want would be gone, and then I could see us trading back and drafting the tackle out of Florida. I forget his name, big guy, and then we'd have a very early 2nd round pick.
You are locked into draft this year, man.
Yeah.
I've been ripping out mocks. I've been looking at mocks. I've been watching the combine.
That just shows the difference of season we've all 3 of us have had, man. I'm sorry, Aiden.
Oh yeah.
It's so true.
Oh
though.
my God.
I'm like, bro, like we can't miss. I mean, obviously you can draft a good player and him not end up the way you want him to end up. That would hurt so much in a draft like this because there are
for a team like this where it's 3 guys getting paid a shit ton of money.
Yeah. And there's a dozen studs, dude. There's literally a dozen studs in this draft. Like I'm praying here. I'm praying. But yeah. I mean, defensive heavy, 1st and 2nd round, I think. And then possibly offensive line to push in some more rotational players.
Edge. That's all I got.
I mean, yeah. It like I said, it depends on what's there.
Yeah.
Yep. Alrighty, the Cleveland Browns.
O-line. Their defense is
I'm
all
not
right.
gonna lie. I had to Google this one. Because I had no idea what because Cleveland was so bad last year on offense. I was like, what do they need? Do they need a different quarterback from Shedeur Sanders? Do they need another receiver that's not Jerry Jeudy? Do they need a new tight end? Because Njoku is 33. Like,
Hey, whoa.
I mean, the running backs are good. They have 2 strong running backs. I do agree, Carson. Offensive line, that's what it says online. They need an offensive line, and having both these running backs, and Judkins and Sample, like,
yeah,
you're gonna be a ground game type of team
God,
next
yes.
year.
God, yes, Lord, I don't want to see a pass attempt all season.
I do think they need to go out and sign a receiver, though. Like,
yeah,
you have to give Shedeur Sanders someone to throw to.
Maybe you go get a guy like Shaheed or Dobbs, like we were talking about.
Yeah, because they have Tillman and Jerry Jeudy right now.
Yeah.
I got a question for you. By the time we're 65, do you think it's more likely we've gotten 7 car accidents, or the Jets and Browns have both made it to the conference game at some point?
Combined or individual car accidents?
Individual.
Oh, probably the car accidents.
7 each? 7 car accidents each?
Yeah.
I'd do if I get in 7 car accidents in the next.
I'll go run my car into 7
years.
things right now.
Oh. No, I'm with the car accidents as well.
Oh.
You want to know what I will say? For the Jets, like if you're putting them in tandem, the problem is you have Brick right there, so it's not like you're like, oh, the owner dies and then we get the young kid in and he's willing to spend money. It's like he's gonna be doing Madden drafts and like.
Just wait till Gary V gets there. You guys know about that?
No, what?
Gary V, you know Gary V, obviously.
Yeah.
His like whole lifetime dream is like owning the Jets.
Yeah.
I hope he does, man. Maybe he can sell enough pictures on napkins.
Freaking Mr. Bean has.
All right. AFC South. Let's get to Carson's team here, the Texans.
O-line, baby.
Talked about it.
O-line.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I want every draft pick, every free agent move, not in-house, to be O-linemen. Just get 18 O-linemen and see what happens.
You're 0 for 2, buddy. You're 0 for 2.
Get those scrubs out of here. Or Suggs, I should say. Good Lord.
Yeah, you guys need offensive line so bad.
Get my boy CJ a freaking wall again.
Is there any names, like anyone that comes to mind?
Not really. I mean, the free agent market for offensive linemen isn't great. Like, they might have to do it through trades. Or just in the draft. I mean, and then the problem is that they have a high draft pick to begin with, which isn't great. Or low,
I'm thinking, yeah.
Question. What if CJ sucks next year? What are we doing?
I think that you franchise tag him.
Because I will say, like, I was very cautious of CJ in the same way I was with, what's his name in Washington?
Jaden Daniels.
Yes, after his monster first year. Where's the faith at with CJ? Let's say it's the exact same situation as this year. Because I'm sorry, Carson, it's kind of panning out this way where I think you guys are going to have a great defense next year. I think you might have somewhat solved running back position because Woody Marks and Monty's a great team player. You should be stoked to have Monty, man.
Oh, yeah. I think that's a good duo.
Are going to pair nicely, and Monty's already taking care of Gibbs. Like, Woody can be his new Gibbs. and you get CJ of this year. Like, where's your head at quarterback wise? Are there thoughts of moving on?
I think that it'd be fair to move on because I think that, like, I don't know, like I said, I really think they're gonna target heavy O line here coming up in the next month, and yeah, even at wide receiver, you're gonna be a lot more solidified. Higgins is gonna be going into his second year. He'll be your third string guy. Dell's gonna be back in the slot, which is amazing. Hopefully he doesn't get hurt again. It's a miracle he's even like coming back when you look at like the medical report of what happened to this guy's knee. And then obviously Nico's a beast, top 10-ish guy, I would say. So he doesn't really have an excuse next year unless the O-line gets even worse. But I think that if he does play just as poorly as he does this year, you franchise tag him one more year. And if it doesn't work out, then see you later, buddy. I hate to say it, but you've had
I don't hate
plenty
that at all,
enough
Carson.
time.
That's a fair.
Don't sign him big
Yep.
if he has a bad season. That's for sure. Don't re-sign him if he has a bad season.
Tank Dell coming back is so interesting for you guys. Like, I guess you really have to temper expectations because that was a serious injury.
Yeah.
But I picked him up late in a dynasty draft last year, and I'm like, if he can even become a rotation flex guy for me, that is huge. So
Yeah.
I've got some stock in your boy.
I think he'll be good. Got him right up here.
Go.
The GOAT, man. Yeah.
All right. Should we move on to the Colts?
Yeah, let's do it. Defense. Linebacker.
Yeah. They need linebacker. They need edge rusher. After franchise tagging Danny Dimes, like the offense is strong.
It is.
I think they have to keep Alex Pierce. I think that's a key player in their offense. They have to pay that man.
Will Danny Dimes play to start the season?
If Kirk can do it, he can do it.
What?
Kirk Cousins, when he came back from the Achilles.
Yeah, but he came back after what week was it? Wasn't that like week 10?
Yeah, I think so. Danny Dimes is what, week 13?
Yeah, they played, I think,
something like that.
Yeah. Even later, I think.
Played at least 5 games with Phillip Rivers.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So week 12, week 13, around there.
Okay.
I think he should be back. Yeah, I think you have to pay Alex Pierce. He kind of was the number one on that team last year. I think he's outperformed Michael Pittman. You also have Tyler Warner. You have a great offensive line.
I love that tight end.
You have
man.
Josh Downs as your third. Like this is a great offense. You have Sauce Gardner now. You need someone to put pressure on the opposing team's quarterback. You need an edge rusher or outside linebacker.
Trey.
Trey. Indianapolis has been the biggest spot for Trey to go. Even
really?
last year, they offered us a second round pick.
Should have taken it, man. What a killer, especially after their season ended too.
Yeah. So I can see him going there.
Nauseating.
Yeah. I think those are the moves that they have to do to stay competitive in that division.
Yeah.
All right, you want to go Jags?
Yeah, let's do it. Also defense.
Weird one.
DT. They still got Hines, Allen.
I do agree. I want, like, the biggest thing, I wonder if they're going to re-sign Devin Lloyd. If they do, like, he was a great linebacker. Exactly. He played amazing this year. I feel like you should sign him. I'm very confused by their wide receiver room right now. It's really good on paper, right?
BTJ is a beast.
But BTJ, but he didn't eat, man. And they tried to feed him. He did not eat this year.
He did the year before, though.
Parker Washington outplayed him.
What do you guys do with what's his name there, Travis Hunter?
I think
feel
you do
like
the same.
I feel like you have to pick.
They played him as DB. He was a third down type of guy. Certain play calls, he came in on offense. I think that's kind of his spot. He was a good DB.
And he had some nice plays as a wide receiver as well. I think you do try to run it back. I mean, if he gets like severely injured again, then that's a problem, obviously. But
and then you also have Jacoby Myers. Like,
yeah,
it's a very weird wide receiver room. It's a good wide receiver room. I wouldn't be shocked if one of those guys got traded.
Do you think the Jags' wide receiver room is better than the Packers?
Yeah.
I agree.
I think so too. I think they have a slight edge.
I think honestly, all three of their starters are better matched up against the Packers starters. I think Parker Washington's better than Wicks. I think Jacoby Myers
better than Reed
is.
I guess.
I think they're very similar, and I mean Dobbs is leaving.
Yeah.
But you're probably taking Brian Thomas Jr. over Dobbs just because of the potential.
Yeah.
So that's a good question, though.
The Titans.
It's an everything thing too, but like it's either O-line or corner to me. Like it's just like those other teams sign pieces that aren't going to break the bank right now. Titans are lucky though because they do lead the league with the highest cap space this year, $93 million.
I think you draft O-line and try and see what you got at quarterback.
Yeah.
You had the number 1 pick last year. Let's help this guy out a bit.
Yeah.
This team's interesting because they have what? They have a top 4 pick. I forget. I don't know what it is. 4, 3, something like that. Dude, in this draft class, like they're gonna go edge rusher, I think, linebacker. If they go defensive side of the ball, it's so early to draft a corner at 3 or 4, unless they trade back and try to get 2 first-round picks.
It's really rare that happens that early.
And I don't think anyone's good enough to be drafted in a top 3. Like I think the best would be Caleb Downs, and even a lot of mock drafts have him drop into us because to draft a safety in the top 10 is kind of unheard of.
Usually, I feel like when that does happen, though, it is like for a reason. Like Stingley and Sauce Gardner went back-to-back 4 years ago. I believe 3 and 4, if I'm not mistaken. So.
And look at those 2 guys now, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, definitely worth it.
Sometimes it's just take the best available. Who cares about the position?
Yeah, that is true.
No,
that is true. That could be the scenario they're in as well.
Yeah. All right. The Bucks.
Edge. They got to get some defense. They have a lot of guys who are free agents now, including Levante David, which kind of sucks. Obviously, he's a middle linebacker, but I think that they've never had really a set edge guy on this team, and they've tried bad. They've tried bad with draft picks, with trades, but all these guys are gone this year, unless they re-sign them, of course, but I don't know if any of them were worth re-signing, nor do I think that they do enough. I'd say get edge.
I don't know if I have anything to add. I mean, the only other position that they're missing that I mean, I haven't looked deep enough into the draft. If they could look for a tight end, Kate Otten, it might be gone. I can see them going tight end
too, man. But like,
I think he's underrated a little bit, to be honest.
But if I was the Titans and I were to take a tight end, I'd take a beefier tight end because they have enough targets around. They have 2 great running backs. They have like 4, I think, good receivers, unless Mike Evans leaves, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, which they don't need.
You know what I mean? Like, they have enough targets.
They got a weird pick, too. They're picking at like 15 or 16. Like, they're right in the middle. For their pick, it's so up in the air because it's just if someone's good left on defense, they should be going with that. Because I do agree. I think they need an edge rusher. That's what you said, right, Carson?
Yeah.
Edge rusher. They need someone on that defensive line because their defense looked pretty awful in that second half of the season.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Saints.
Wide receiver. You just got rid of Shaheed.
Don't hate that.
Olave's, who knows what's going on with that guy. And
Olave's like, I think they should have got rid of him too, man.
they probably should have dumped off of him and just drafted a new guy.
I mean, what would you rather? Would you rather a first or a second this year if you're the Saints, or keep Chris Olave?
First or a second, in my opinion. They're cooked, by the way, salary cap wise. They're fifth lowest in the
They've
league.
been cooked forever, dude.
Yes. Yeah, they're struggling.
I mean, they're gonna have to move off of a lot of guys. Like their defensive line's gonna need bolstering. I don't like Cam Jordan. Is he staying? I don't know if Cam Jordan's staying there. He's gonna have to get paid. They can't afford him. There's another guy. Well, who's their linebacker? Sorry, I'm blanking here. They have a good linebacker that I'm pretty sure is also. They're also gonna lose out on Davis. Demario Davis. I think they're gonna lose out on him. They can't pay him. So yeah, they need defensive side of the ball. The only little sprinkle, like they're drafting at 9 or they're 8. They're drafting at 8. They could steal Jeremiah Love from the Chiefs.
Hey,
AK's old, bro.
I agree. I don't hate them.
Generational.
I agree 100%, Aiden. The problem is by the time the Saints are good enough to...
That's a hefty contract.
Not only that, I think he might be 9 years before the Saints are like actually like actively like think about this, like when you're stacking them against like teams in their division, like or in their conference, like the Lions, the Eagles, the teams that we think are going to be like the Seahawks, teams that we think are going to be good for the next 5 to 8 years. Where's Jordan? Where's Jeremiah Love going to be in his?
Yeah. No, that's a good point. Yeah, I
agree with running back. I don't
either.
hate running back for them. I just the Saints are
this is
dumpster fire.
This is another team that like drafting at 8. I don't think they miss in the draft. I don't know what you get in free agency. They're in cap hell.
Nothing.
You're losing. Yeah, like this is. It's just another rebuild year, and you're probably gonna have a couple more of those. So
the Saints just need to move off of everyone, and just like that, they need to get worse before they get better.
Yeah, 100%.
Which is weird to say about a team like the Saints, who hasn't been good in a couple years.
Yeah.
All right, Falcons.
Corner.
I think they need to figure out what they're doing at quarterback.
Yeah. I mean, you have to stick with Michael Penix, dude. You drafted him at 9. You have to stick with him. Even if it's uncomfortable, you have to.
You paid a guy a lot of money, man.
It's a horrible situation.
Yeah.
It's one of the worst quarterback situations.
They did that to themselves, by the way. Like, it's not like they signed Kirk Cousins and were like, hey, we might go quarterback here. They just did it.
What year was that? That was 2023, right?
He was the same year as Drake May.
I just want to see what they should have done.
It was 2023, I want to say, Aiden.
2023?
2023 draft, I believe.
Because, like, I mean, we're talking about... Let's see.
Or was it 2024? Drake May's in his second year. 2024.
Yeah, 2024. Yeah. Okay, we're talking about... Let's say, like, if you kept Kirk Cousins, let's see, you could have got Rome Odunze. No. JJ McCarthy, you're not touching that. Brock Bowers, you're not touching that.
I wouldn't hate for the Falcons. Brock Bowers?
I know, but like looking at their team and what they had, like honestly, if they weren't picking up a quarterback here, they're probably trading back, is my guess.
Possibly.
Yeah, just looking at the draft here, because the positions that they needed at the time are kind of not here. Unless you're going to go offensive tackle, which I mean never hurts. Have a better offensive line. And then you have a guy like Kirk Cousins, and you have a better team around him. He doesn't work out, then you can go get your QB this season, next season. But yeah, what did you say, Carson? Corner?
Yeah, I think so.
I do. The other big story, we haven't actually even talked about this on the podcast, but the guy I wanted the Bengals to draft, Pierce Jr., got arrested for. He has 5 felony charges against him right now.
It's a miracle he wasn't drafted first by you guys.
Bro, it's insane. Like he got arrested for domestic violence, fleeing the scene of an accident, hitting a cop with his car. Like, bro is going to jail. Like, so they might need edge rusher, despite him being up for rookie of the year, like, or defensive rookie of the year last year. Like, they might have to replace him now.
Dumbest question ever, but why'd you do that?
Yeah, like, you had it made, bro. And he played great, up for defensive rookie of the year. I mean, at the time I was like, dude, I can't believe we passed up on this guy, but I guess here
maybe
we are
that's
now,
why
right?
you passed up.
Yeah, exactly.
Seriously though, maybe. All right. Last and certainly not least, I think this is a pretty interesting one. The Carolina Panthers.
Panthers. What are the Panthers?
They're another mixed bag team here, man.
Yeah, but the good thing about the Panthers is they're on the upwards. Like a lot of these teams that we're talking about, like they're in the shit. I think where the Panthers are, they have somewhat of an idea at quarterback.
They have a wide receiver 1.
Yeah, they have a decent running back in Chubb. I mean, Rico Dow would be a nice second signing, like a pairing, but they still have a good running back, a decent offensive line, a decent defensive line.
Tight end?
Definitely could use a tight end. I think they could use some linebackers.
Yeah.
A decent, like an okay DB room. They have a couple guys in the DB room. You could probably bolster that up. But I feel like this is a team that's not too far away from winning this division
again
outright properly.
Yeah, I would say the Panthers are in one of those situations where it's take the best available as long as it's not, I don't know, wide receiver because you got one, but even then I wouldn't hate a second wide receiver there, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Leggett is he's not big. No, I agree. And I wonder if, Croker looked decent. I wonder if they can open him up more at wide receiver. But this is best available, especially defensive side of the ball. What's your take, Carson?
No, I agree. And I literally have for Panthers any defense, anything on defense.
What do you think about tight end?
Tight end's not bad either. I think that like a guy like Likely.
I don't even know who their tight end is.
Likely's
Tremble.
A great fit.
Tremble is their tight end.
Tremble.
Makes you
he's okay. He's pretty good, but
yeah.
But I still think that wouldn't be a bad position to fill as well. Last division.
Did we miss one?
North. NFC North.
Sorry. The Packers, boys. The Packers.
CB.
Yeah, they need some defensive pieces. I think they need a little help with Parsons.
Probably.
I don't know if Clark's the answer. O-line, their O-line got banged up this year. I don't know if what's happening with that. Their O-line got banged up, but yeah, DB for sure. They're going to be missing pieces on DB. Man, the Packers are a decent team when healthy. That's a good team, I feel like.
They are.
Yep. Vikings. Say it on 3, boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Quarterback.
Yeah, they definitely need a new quarterback.
What do they do? Oh no, this. Skull. Skull. Skull.
9.
Man, what do you do as the Vikings? Like, what do you do?
You go back in
Who
time.
can you go get? Yeah.
I got a solution
Marty,
for
we
ya.
need to go back in time in order to stop the. Yeah.
Mac attack.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
I love it.
If they can sign a quarterback in free agency and just draft some defensive side of the ball, keep it bolstered up, like the team should be good, man. This team has potential to be winning this division.
I just
On paper,
watched
they're a
in
great
my
team.
head a Mac Jones Viking edit in my jersey, or in my
Yeah.
head. Wow, I
Mac Jones.
just said that sentence
Closeted
so
Vikings fan.
bad.
Mac Jones, 268 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Hell yeah. They lose the game by 1 in
Hey man, he
Vikings
looked
fashion.
good last year.
He did,
and-
man. He was cooking.
And think about Vikings and rejuvenating a somewhat broken quarterback's career.
Yeah.
If you're gonna sign him to 3 years though, Vikings. Just give him,
Yeah.
I'm just looking up to see what Mac Jones' contract is, if he's still
Oh,
signed.
dirt ball.
I think he only did one, man.
He did 2 years, and he is a free agent right now.
Dirt ball
Yeah.
in the coop smoking cat piss is
I
what
think
that
what
guy's
do you
got.
think Mac Jones goes for? 25?
Not even that high, I don't know.
I think 25 for one. I think if you're doing for multi-year, you could get him for
19?
cheaper for sure. But then again, he might just bet on himself, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I'm Mac Jones, I am.
Yeah.
If I'm Mac Jones, I'm looking to get right around what Sam Darnold got.
The problem with Sam is Sam also went 14 in what?
3.
3?
Yeah.
And then went and won a Super Bowl, so it's different. It's different. Mac Jones played what?
Well,
4 or 5 games and
He-
won them all, but
the thing is, Daniel Jones just got paid $7 million more than Sam Darnold. Like, I mean, 30 mil a year. If you're Mac Jones, I feel like that's pretty fair. Same with Malik Willis, like right around the 30 million mark is what these quarterbacks are gonna be looking
Oh,
to get if they're gonna start with the team.
That's disgusting. That's disgusting, honestly. That people are getting paid that
the market, it's like buying a house right now, man. You gotta pay what you
No
gotta
shit.
pay.
much. Yeah.
That's pretty good though.
Yeah, I think Mac Jones. Any other possibilities you guys like going to the Vikings? And I think we're basically banking on them going free agent,
What do you
right?
think of
Yeah. What?
What do you think of Kyler there?
Yeah.
Like, do you think that
Definitely.
works?
Yeah.
Like,
I think Kevin O'Connell can put any quarterback in that system and be like, let's make this work. He did it with Josh Dobbs for a bit. Obviously, Josh Dobbs is not on the same level as Kyler.
that
I
was
think
fun.
Kyler's a band-aid. I don't think the Vikings go with a band-aid, man.
This might be a hot take, but like objectively, Kyler Murray is like one of the best athletes in the world. Like just like as an athlete,
He got drafted playing baseball, Carson.
in the first round,
I
9th
know.
overall. You know how hard that is to do in the first sport, in 2 sports, first round in 2 sports. Like I said,
And
I
he's
don't
pretty
think
good at COD.
I don't think his problem is
Finger
anything
sports.
physical. Like I don't think he has a physical weakness. He can throw a good ball. He can scramble. I just don't think he sits down and studies the plays like he should. It's like a Johnny Manziel situation. Obviously not as severe, but
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, I mean that's fair. I think that's pretty fair to say.
he had a clause in his contract that he had to watch film and couldn't play COD. Like if you're doing that in your like if you have to put that in the contract, we're doing something
So weird
wrong. I
because he
think.
doesn't look like it too. He's like a nice guy and everything. Like, I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. Flashback to the Michael Vick jersey and him with the pit bull, the photo on his Instagram story.
Oof.
Put this
Woof.
heat to your face and give you flashbacks to D Wade.
Super hot.
Okay, let's
Oh.
get to the Lions here.
Yes.
I'm gonna go O-line and D-line.
Agreed.
Nailed it.
DT.
Nailed it. They need some help. Aiden Hutchinson needs some help. They need to have some
Yeah.
permanent solution for that defensive line because they keep rotating dudes and it's not working.
Yeah, I wouldn't hate. They had some corner injuries too last year where it was just
They were
like,
just getting so thin.
Yeah.
The year before, too.
I
yeah,
mean,
man.
that's
Lions got
another
bad luck.
situation we could talk about on the podcast real quick. Is bro Arnold? He got robbed of over 100,000 between two cars or something like that, and he took matters into his own hands and had his boys kidnap the dude that did it. Like he's also might be facing charges for kidnapping and assault. Like
Now,
what?
now, hear me out.
Jake, I might be with you, buddy.
None of them should be going to Florida anymore.
Agreed.
Also, a guy like Arnold, where he struggled a bit.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
To me, dude, the biggest thing is, first of all, you're making tens of millions. And obviously, no matter who you are, to get robbed is terrible. But this is like, that stuff should be insured. And let the police deal with it.
Also, just like,
You're going to be a priority case. You're a star athlete. They will prioritize you.
he's too young for CTE. Like,
I mean,
I don't know. We should honestly develop like a program and sell it to NFL GMs or agents, and just be like, hey man, anytime your boy is not at the facility, I'll be chilling with him. We can do cool shit, man. We can go ride jet skis. You can have a couple beers. We can
like
do whatever.
They have to bring like a safety dog with them. All NFL athletes must have like a safety dog with them.
Our rule requirements are if you want to drive 1,000 miles down the freeway, we're going to go rent a track instead because you can afford it.
Yes.
If you want to get your get back, put on some boxing gloves and let's go in the ring, bro.
Yeah.
Hit your
Bro, you can
get back
hit me.
on me. You
Yeah.
know? What are we doing?
if you want to pull a
You make
LaMelo
millions,
ball,
man.
we'll build our own little city to drive it.
Yeah.
Oh, crazy.
Hey, man, I'm having all the Lions players living in gated communities,
Yes.
and like every Georgia football player should have to pass like a G3. Not a G2. I don't know what they call it in the States, whatever.
Oh.
Or set up one of those roads like they do in Italy for like Georgia football players exclusively, where there is no speed limit.
Yeah, just have an Autobahn in Georgia.
With
so they can drive back and
take
forth.
all the irresponsible drivers and put them on one road
Here's
to drive
what you do.
any speed.
Here's what I do. Okay, I'm Georgia's athletic director, okay? Guys, we need $100 million. You guys are the investors, okay? Guys, we need
yeah.
$100 million.
For what?
So we're going to build a speed track that goes directly outside of our facility, and the players have to mandatory run 40 laps in their cars before they can go home.
I do have a cheaper alternative.
What's that?
What if they all just have to take driving lessons? With
Nope,
like
nope,
an
nope,
83-year-old man.
Nope.
Who, if they go
nope,
5
nope.
over the speed limit, they get yelled at.
Do you think that no, driving slow makes you want to go insane. It makes you want to drive faster. What we need is a racetrack. You guys can afford it. It'll keep all our players out of trouble. Can I have $100 million?
Yeah, why not? Put governors on their cars. Don't let
No,
them go
no,
over.
no. You want your running back driving 80?
Yes. Yes.
No, I
80
want my
miles an hour
running
is
back built
fast,
for
bro.
speed. He's got to find his way through the gaps.
Oh.
But put him on a track. Anyways, this just
Oh.
evolved.
Yeah. What do we
Lions.
got? The Bears? The
Oh,
Bears,
yeah.
right? Last team?
Next one.
Yep, the Bears.
The Bears.
Also DT, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got O-line, D-line. They bolstered up the O-line last year. Put a couple rotational players in there in free agency and get more pressure on the quarterback. That secondary is very good.
Yeah,
I think they had the most interceptions.
they had the most turnovers, I think.
Yeah. So yeah, I agree. The defensive line, offensive line. I think that team's gonna be a scary team again next year.
How do
I
we
do
feel
agree.
about Swift?
He is getting old
Adequate.
a little bit. I mean,
Like, would you hate for them to go, like, maybe let's say third round, go get a running back?
No, not at all. Well, no, they have all right.
Magun
Thank you.
guy?
Yeah, I think they have a decent back. I mean, Swift is 28.
he's
Maybe.
still all right too.
Manon guy.
I mean, he's still hurdling dudes. Like, it's not like he's like a complete
Yeah,
bum
yeah.
right now.
Oh, I agree. I just figured I'd throw that feeler out of there. I'd also like them to use Colston Loveland a lot more to start the year.
Yes,
I think they will, man. I think he's gonna be dangerous, bro.
I could
And
see
then
it.
what do? DJ Moore and Adunze? You just keep.
I could see them moving off of DJ Moore in free agency or next year and possibly trying to switch him out because he's getting old. He's about 30.
I think
31.
you could have a team like the Bills and like even the Chiefs, a team that's desperate for a wide receiver that ends up not getting what they thought they were. Like the Bills a couple of years ago when they drafted Coleman thought that they were getting a ready-to-play player, and he just wasn't.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I can definitely see a team
think
giving
you
up
can
a
get-
third for DJ Moore, especially someone like the Bills, where the guy's he's proven himself. He's good. He's not top 15, but he's good. He's a good number one. And then the Bears still have Ndunze and Burden, who played great last year.
Yeah,
Yep.
Look at us. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? You guys got anything else?
No, that's every team, right?
that's it.
Yep.
The gauntlet is complete.
Hell yeah.
What did you guys get up to this weekend? Anything?
I can't even think what happened this weekend.
What's a weekend?
Play Baccarat for the first time.
What the hell is that?
How was that?
Still don't understand how to play.
Oh,
I've never even
I was
won
gonna
one.
ask
$100
you.
though.
Ooh.
$100 though. Went up.
Dude.
Casino.
I have no idea how that game works, but whenever I go to the casino, there's always an old guy like just raking in cash from that game.
Okay, so my one buddy knew how to play, but we started at 5 p.m. and ended up going to the casino by the time we got there. By the time we got there, it was 1:50. And tell me, this is crazy. So we were
Damn.
dieseled. Like, we were dieseled. It was not, like,
Yeah.
It's not no $10 in the pump kind of situation.
Yeah, like, I'm surprised I had a regulator on myself to pull myself off the table after going up, I think it was like 130, 160, something like that, and just be like, I'm done. We got to the casino. We ordered drinks at 150. 2 minutes go by, and the bartender goes, hey, you guys have to finish your drinks. Well, we each got 2 beers each. And we're like, we shouldn't have been allowed in this casino. So we go, what do you mean? Like, you want us to chug it? She goes, no, but you can't have your drinks. So another bartender comes over to us. I'm like, you want us to chug our drinks? He's like, yeah.
Do they stop serving?
Yeah, they stop serving and you can't have any alcohol on the floor.
Oh, Damn. So you had 10 minutes to just pound back 2 beers.
Not even. By the time this second guy comes to us, there's 5 minutes. So we just slammed 2 beers after already being toasted. And then I think me and one other guy walked out with money. The rest of the boys did not fare well.
It's a good night, though.
It does
That
sound
was
like
a
a good
lot
night.
of fun. I haven't
How late you guys stay?
casino
Yeah.
hour and a half maybe.
Okay. Still.
Hour. I pulled myself off the table after I went up 100 and something.
Yeah. Good. That's nice. It always feels good when you beat the house, dude. Rarely happens, but it feels nice.
Dude, when you don't know what you're doing either.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna tell a story that. Not a good guy. Not a good guy. I am not a good person.
Wow. What a preamble.
preference in the story. This is on the internet.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
This guy's gambling at 3 a.m. sober. He's
Oh,
not
not
a good
you.
guy either.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
He's betting next to us, and I don't know how to play this game. But the way Baccarat works is you can either bet on a tie, the house, or you can bet on the player. So the guy next to me bets on the house. This is after 30 minutes of being there, barely. I don't understand. Every time a card gets flipped, I look over at my buddy to see if it's good or bad for us. This guy bets on the house. I'm like, you shouldn't do that, man. I'm telling you, do not bet on the house. They're not winning this hand. He doesn't answer me at all. Stone cold. I'm like, man, don't bet on the house. Bets are final. Bets are final. You're an idiot. Stop it. Don't bet on the house. Cards get flipped. The house loses. This guy lost, he lost a decent chunk of change. I told you, man. What are you doing? Don't bet on the house. He just got up and walked away, man.
Oh, dude. The last thing guy needs is you yelling at him for losing rent.
I told him not to do it.
Oh.
That's pain.
Anyways, yeah. Sorry to that dude. I kind of feel bad now, but at the moment, I was trying to help him.
Oh, that's funny.
I mean, that symbolizes the casino right there. 3 a.m., you're sober, you know what's going on with the game. The other guy, hammered, never played in his life, has to look at his buddy in order to get it right. Absolutely crunked. And he's the one walking away with money.
Ooh, another thing. I ran into my first cocky American after the gold game.
Oh, how was that?
I think they didn't think that Canadians were going to put up a fight against them.
Really? They thought they were winning gold for sure?
No. They had already won gold. This was over the weekend.
Okay.
They thought that we weren't going to say stuff back to them.
Oh, he talked shit first?
Yeah.
Oh.
He immediately talked shit to us. And me and my buddy we're loaded, but I remember everything. I can hold a conversation with this guy. He's wearing capris.
Uh-oh. Oh, it's over already.
Clearly this guy is just 19. He was dumbfounded when we started talking shit to him. Just talking shit back. He had no response, no anything. I think he thought they were going to cross the border. They're probably freshly 19. They can drink and gamble.
Yeah.
And then they could talk shit to Canadians.
What was his first move? Was someone wearing Canadian gear or
Yeah, one of us was wearing a hat. And
Okay.
it was thanks for the goal, boys. Thanks for the goal. Whatever.
Yeah.
I don't remember what he actually said, but it clearly out of nowhere at us, and it was just over for that guy. Him and his friends were dumbfounded. There's a group of 6 of them, and there were 2 of us, because we kind of split off from our original group. Poor guy, man. Poor guy. Shout out to Sea-Dog. He handled him. Don't come to Canada and start barking, man.
No. No. That's funny, though.
There's too much to bark back about. I mean, look at yourselves in the mirror before you start talking about us, my boy.
And I love when they start saying, you guys have never won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, talk to me when you get a SEC championship.
Yeah, it's like, guys.
Talk to me when you get a...
I think that's only funny to you, you know?
Oh, God.
Anyways, that's kind of my story from the weekend. Fun weekend.
Nice.
What else you boys got? You got anything else going on?
I don't think so.
Listen,
I'm pretty locked in.
If you're gonna go on a train ride, just always get a sleeper car, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
Never been on a train.
You've never been on a train.
I haven't either.
It's on my bucket list. Never been on a train.
When you go on a train, get a sleeper car. Like a car that you can sleep in. You have a shower. You have your own bathroom. You can keep the luggage in your room.
I didn't even know trains had that.
Yeah.
Well, how long are you on this train for?
20 hours.
Did you take like a train from... Did you do like Halifax to Quebec?
Moncton, yeah, Moncton, New Brunswick to Quebec. It's like 16, 20 hours. And it's cheaper than driving. It's like $100 a ticket. So it's like really not bad. But
wow.
It's like 16 hours to 20 hours, and yeah, it's tough sleeping.
How much more is the sleeper car?
Yeah, did you get the sleeper car or did you get the
No, we got
non-sleeper?
Economy, baby. You know me, Mr. Cheap. But no, the sleeper car is like another like $300, $350. Like it goes from like $100 to like $460.
Can you share it though? Is it like
there's
like,
two beds.
People, can you split that? Two? Okay. So 150 each.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
To have your own space.
Yeah.
For 16 hours.
Dude, to have your own privacy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually sleep. Because, dude, like some of the characters you see on there, this chick was calling herself a bitch. Like she was like, oh, don't mind me. I'm just a witch. Mine is the W with a blee. I'm like, okay. All right. Enjoy.
Some New York subway type.
Stop talking to me.
We should do a picks competition next year where you have to take a touchdown winner every week, and then the loser has to take like 8-hour public transportation.
What a crazy punishment.
Their findings. That would be funny. Oh my god.
God.
Yeah, that sounds awful.
And then you have like people in the.
Is it like airplane seats or like what? I've never been on a train.
They're nicer than airplane seats. Like they're like you can put your legs out and stuff. Yeah, and you can like the we had like 4 seats for just the 2 of us, so it was kind of nice. Like you have like the whole little section, but still, man, like when you have literal like cartoon snoozing going on in the background, like this chick was like fucking sorry to the audio listeners, but just like dead ass. And then another guy's blasting some like Arab music off his phone. I was contemplating donating my headphones to this guy.
Donated, I would have turned his phone off for him.
Well, is there a bar? Can you walk around?
There is, yeah. There's like a service car. There's a service car where you can get
an airplane, right?
Food. What's that? Sorry.
I said it's kind of like an airplane where like you can get hammered on a.
You can get smashed on that thing.
Can you like get up and like walk? Like do you walk to the bar? Or do they bring you stuff?
Yeah, you can walk around.
That's so sick.
Yeah, you can walk around.
Dude, are you down for the summer, Carson, or no? We'll have to see.
Like going back
take
this
a train
summer?
ride for no reason.
I was gonna say we should take a train ride if you're down earlier, and we could go up to a Leafs game or something.
That would
it's
be
not a bad idea. And yeah, some of the trains have like these like glass domes where you can go up onto like a second level and like look out at this dome. It's pretty sick.
Bro,
That's
what?
Cool.
Yeah.
I gotta get on a train, bro.
It's worth it, man. It's fun. It's a little shaky at first, but it's fun.
I didn't know trains were so roomy. I always pictured trains like buses.
No, they're big. They're not big, but they're decent size.
The issue with trains is like you can end up getting a lot of stops with them, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Like
Okay.
they might tack on hours onto your travel.
Yeah, that's what most of it is.
If I go on a train, I'm gonna dress up like an old Westerner. Hell yeah, bro.
Hey, you want to know what a coworker dropped to me out of nowhere this morning?
Uh-oh.
Okay, his name is Luke. First off, I freaked out at him because he started playing our podcast in the middle at 5:45 a.m. today, and I was just like, bro, what are we doing? He likes a lot of our Instagram clips. He just casually drops to me that his brother is friends or knows, like, showed me pictures and proof of them hanging out with the Emperor of Japan.
Is that a flex? I don't know. Like, should that be a flex?
Dude, what? Like a royal family of Japan?
So the way I looked at him was like pure like what?
Just
It was
bewilderment?
5:30 a.m. He told me this. The Emperor
How?
is technically like the Queen of England, but for
Okay.
Japan.
Yeah, royal family. How?
No, don't say that. He's the Emperor.
Yeah, that's
Emperor
royalty.
sounds. Stop it. Emperor sounds way cooler. And I was like, okay, is the Emperor like elected and stuff? So I thought about this all day. I've been thinking about this since 5:30. You can only be blood like like
blood
the
heir?
Emperor. Yes, a blood heir, and they're like former samurais. And he's like, yeah, my brother was just like the Emperor came over to Canada and he like visited with my brother, and when they go over there, they'll meet up. I was just like,
How does
what?
he know him?
But how? Yeah, how?
What do you mean how?
Like,
different
how are they
countries.
best
How did they
friends?
come in contact?
They're no, not best friends. Don't that I clarified that. I was like,
But,
what
like-
do you mean?
Like, do you meet at a bar and they're like, "Hey, man, let's keep in touch"?
I don't think so. I think it's more professional. Like
Oh, okay, okay.
the pictures he showed me of his brother with the Emperor. I love that. So that's such a cool title.
Bro, it's like 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon or whatever.
Dude, but it was just like it was like me telling you like, yeah, man, went to Texas Roadhouse, went to Chuck's. Yeah, my brother was with the Emperor, and I was just like, what do you mean he was with Chancellor Palpatine? Like, what?
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
So I'm gonna try and see if he can get the Emperor on the Huddle Podcast.
Oh my God, imagine that, bro. Think about that, bro. You're what? 1, 2, 3. You're 3 connections away from the Emperor of Japan.
I've met with a guy who has met with a guy who has met the Emperor.
Yes,
What's your thoughts on Otani? That's what we'd
Him
ask
or
him.
me?
Why?
I don't know.
Is he
Just
Japanese?
Oh, of course.
What? What else are we gonna ask him?
What's
What's your thoughts on David Pindell?
oh,
facts, bro? Facts.
Long time guest of the
Oh.
show. Only time guest of the show.
Hey, whoa. We've had a few homeboys on here.
Bro, that's
Well, I
like
mean,
that's like
He's only been
Himanshu
on
at work.
once.
Himanshu is friends with a guy that's friends with Aaron Darnold.
I feel like that's less cool than like Emperor Palpatine, man. Like you can happen upon, like I've happened upon sports figures in American culture, or
Yeah.
Canadian culture. Not once have I happened upon, by the way,
The
You know-
Emperor is such a sick title to drop, dude.
you know the guy who built the Death Star? Yeah, I know him.
What about like,
Yeah.
there's something like, oh yeah, I think I'm gonna go like throw a football around with Megatron later. Like, does that sound cooler?
Yes, that sounds cool.
That is
But
sick.
again, that's like I'm connected to the guy who is throwing a football with Megatron.
Yeah. I
You
mean,
know
dude,
what
it
I
is
mean?
sick to be like, yeah, sorry, what? I gotta go. There's a Rolls Royce out there. Gotta meet the Emperor. He sent me a car. I'll be back later. See you, man. Like, that's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Emperor sent me a car. What?
Those moments
I
are
think his
weird, eh?
title.
Like, they're weird moments. It makes you feel like those are real, like, the world is small moments. I remember Carney came into, like, my restaurant and had a meal one time. And I was like, wow, this is crazy. And then Pierre Polyev
Actually?
went to my girlfriend's work and had a meal there.
Aw, your girlfriend's work is the best, bro. Should have put an elbow in Carney's dinner.
Oh,
My bad. Sorry. I didn't even know there was an emperor, but I've been thinking about it all day.
Bro, why is he friends with this guy? He's 66 years old.
Again, I think Friends is a very
loose term.
Yeah, he knows this guy.
like he knows this guy. They'll meet up like he this guy apparently also goes. I don't know. I don't want to spill this guy's beans, but he goes to Japan every year. You know, it's not.
Gotcha.
I
Maybe he's
don't
friends
know.
with the princess.
No. I'm not down for any of the royal family. I don't like them. I like the emperor though. I am.
Oh, she's 24.
Who? The princess
The
of
princess
what?
of Japan.
Oh, okay. No,
The
I'm
emperor's daughter.
Palpatine.
What are you talking about?
Palpatine. Yeah.
That's when my Balthazar cracked.
We're losing the plot. I'm not gonna lie, like I don't want to diss this guy because that's dope. I for some reason was expecting him to be like just kitted out in some sick gear. He's just wearing a suit.
Yeah, that's kind of like what it is now, eh?
Yeah.
It's not
Cool
the same.
necklace. It's a very cool necklace.
If I'm the king or the emperor, like it should be mandatory I wear what they wore back in the day.
Yeah, dude, if I'm the king, you will not catch me without a robe, dude. I will have a
With
big
the red
fleece
robe with
Yeah.
the like cheetah print.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
You're the king.
I'm dressing up
You're
like a
the king.
superhero.
I have
Yeah.
a chair. I have a chair.
That's
Anything
dope.
else?
I don't think anyone can top the emperor.
No, I don't think so.
We might have to end the podcast on the emperor here.
You will subscribe to our podcast.
Oh.
All right, where can they find us?
Guys, check us out on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Spotify, all under the Huddle Podcast. Make sure to like, subscribe, share the videos. We've been doing very well. Thank you guys. Keep it up. And if you got this far, bro, now you know the emperor.
Or, yeah, you know the emperor. Or drop if you need some advice from us from the start of the show. Drop it down in the comments.
Yes.
Leonard Fournette.